The Hostel. This is the first story to be narrated into the Canterbury Tales. The archetype would be the leader or guide because this character will set the tone of the rest of the narrative, inviting the pilgrims to narrate their stories. And it sets the tone something more like enthusiastic, dynamic. So it will be open for the rest of the Canterbury Tales. And now let's talk about the Miller's Tale. The Miller's Tale is the archetype represented would be the rogue. This is a satire. This is a satire and comic story. Focuses on human deceit and cunning and a lot of sense of humor. This is important, or this tale will show the human nature, how the weaknesses, the deceit, and the humor of humans and how they were in medieval era. Okay. And the last, we'll talk about the relationship between the house tale and the Miller's Tales. The fact that the house tales is the first to be narrated will set a correct scenario for the rest of the stories that will follow, such as the Miller's Tale, which is a story which is full of humor, criticisms, sarcasm. So this organized of the stories will let the reader to accept this kind of criticisms and humor for the next of the stories. So remembering that the host is the leader, represents the archetype of leader from the all of the Canterbury Tales.
Welcome, my fine friends, to our merry gathering, with a story in our hand and ale in our hands. Let's make this journey lively. Who among you has a tale to tell? But I see our friend the Miller is itching to share his tale. Let us hear what Rico's exploit he has for us today. Let me tell you the tale of a clever carpenter and the shenanigans that ends with a lovely lass and a rogue cleric. You'll laugh, you'll gaffe, maybe even blush. Now, picture this, our carpenter, a fool of a man, take an innocent bride, but alas, she is not so innocent. The host, Harry Bailey, he is jovial, charismatic, and a natural leader. He embodies the spirit of hospitality and enjoys engaging his guests with enthusiasm. He should come across as friendly, welcoming, and sometimes a little cheeky. The Miller is boisterous, brash, and embodies the trait of a trickster. He enjoys humor, especially when it involves playing trick and engaging in crude storytelling. She should have a lively and somewhat irreverent attitude.